PlayStation Fanboy, big man
gamers,
thinks PC players are on copium. Let's go find out why.
What a bunch of noobs these PC playing Valve pals truly are. No games, weird keyboard and mouse, and hardware that doesn't even work. Bruh, they don't even have an SSD like we do on PS5.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
The PC has had SSDs far before current-gen consoles. Hopefully the next Nintendo console also gets an SSD. And seriously, you need to use a pop filter. My goodness, dude.
The single biggest scam in all of gaming, and all of their so-called exclusives are all on the Xbox anyway.
I don't think I've ever seen any PC
gamer
dangling their exclusives in front of other platform players. And a few reasons to own a PC are free online, and being able to not only play your games on your PC, or just do work from it on the same device is a really good reason to own a PC.
Not only that, but they also have to play on a tiny 4x3 standard definition monitor as well, while we get to play on the TV and from the comfort of your own bed or couch, not on a creaky little office chair buckling under a 300-pound frame. Bro, who even still has a desktop PC in this day and age anyway? Normal people have all just had laptops for the last 12 years. How do you even buy games on PC anyway? They don't even make floppy disks anymore. No one plays games on PCs. That isn't a thing. You're being weird. No one does that.
You know, I'm sensing a large amount of projection from that last statement. Say, big man gamers, do you mind repeating that statement? I couldn't understand you. Yeah, sorry, I can't understand you, so unfortunately we're just gonna have to move on.
Oh, you're on copium! Inferior PCs, inferior PC versions of games, just like how PC fanboys always pretend to be into VR with their weird Oculus Rift.
Was that a joke? She's joking, right? Come on, tell me that was a joke.
A cheap ripoff of PlayStation VR.
I don't think I see too many PC players talking about Oculus Rift. I personally think it's overrated.
Torches! Get your torches! Pitchforks! Can't be an angry mob without pitchforks!
VR was on PC far before PlayStation made their own headset. Sure, it didn't become popular until the mid-2010s, but no one's trying to copy your precious PlayStation 5.
Just like how PC fanboys on copium always try to act like Half-Life is something that people have heard of. They always pretend like that weird game that no one's heard of is really revolutionary. That isn't a thing. You're being weird. Stop saying that. You're on copium. No one's even heard of weird Half-Life. And like how they all think the Steam Deck is a thing. That weird thing no one's heard of. Did that thing even ever actually get released?
That one didn't age quite so well.
You heard PC fanboys on copium keep going on about it like 6 months ago, then nothing. Imagine the look on someone's face when you're sitting there playing a game and they ask, oh, is that Switch you have there? And then you say, no, it's a weird Steam Deck. PC fanboys all think the Steam Deck is a PC. Bruh, it's a standalone gaming device. That makes it a console.
You do understand that the Steam Deck and the Switch have two different markets that they cater to, right? Most people who bought a Steam Deck want it for their Steam library, and due to the nature of both devices, you can play in quick bursts. The Switch and the Steam Deck can coexist in the same world. While in some ways a Steam Deck may function like a gaming console, at the end of the day, it's a literal handheld gaming PC. If you're like me and you already have a pre-existing Steam library, this purchase was a no-brainer. What console do you know that allows you to change the default operating system without having to jailbreak it? Or better yet, download and install other stores on the device?
Ha ha! Console-hating Valve pals always trash-talking the PS5 and Switch, and then without even realizing it, they've been playing a console themselves all along. Since I got a PS5, I've had no reason to even touch my PC. PC? Ew! Just get a console!
It sounds like you were trying to yawn and speak at the same time, and I seriously doubt you have a gaming PC. Earlier you said PCs don't even have SSDs. That alone makes me think you don't have a PC.
No one plays on PCs, bruh. That isn't a thing. PC fanboys, Valve pals, Steve is stupid and a load of garbage. And PCs have no games either, no exclusives. PC gamers are on copium and fall damage control mode.
What did PC players do to you? We just want to live our lives. Bro, why are you console warring over which platform is better? You obviously enjoy your PlayStation, so why can't you just stick to that and let PC players stick to PC?
Mad that their attempts to control the narrative to make people think their weird PCs have better graphics than on PS5 isn't working, and still no one plays on weird PC. But you only have to just actually see for yourselves the kind of stuff that you play. Nothing but clones of PUBG that look like a remastered PS2 game with the soap opera effect.
As a PC player, I'm gonna have to deny that statement. We play more than PUBG. In fact, here's my Steam library for an example. Yes, I play a lot of RPGs. Those are my favorite kinds of games. I'm not really into games like PUBG. And since RPGs already sell well on PC, there's obviously a market for them.
PCs can't even run games like what we play. Stuff like GTA, Resident Evil, Need for Speed, stuff normal people play. Those games aren't even on PC.
You do know that PC players can also play those games, but we get better performance at higher resolutions than your PS5 does. Did you check Steam before you made this video? Because I seriously don't think you did.
How do you even play games on a keyboard anyway? That doesn't even make any sense.
You don't have to use a keyboard on PC if you don't want to. If you actually owned a PC, you would know that. A keyboard and mouse is just one of the input options. I use a controller for most of my games. Why do you have so many bad takes?
What, do they all still play those old Commodore games where you have to type in commands? What even is the point in playing on But PC gamers don't even actually play games anyway. All they do is buy microtransactions and loot boxes from the online store.
From what I've seen, PlayStation fanboys especially play Twitter more than they play video games, and I wouldn't be surprised if you're one of those PlayStation fanboys.
But I have some news for you PC fanboys. Half-Life sucks, Portal sucks, Team Fortress sucks, Left 4 Dead sucks, COD sucks, Fortnite sucks, PUBG sucks!
He just ended the video right there. Guess I'll have to do the same.